Brad Shoemaker wants you to believe he loves Doom 3, but here's what he said just not 5 minutes ago.
Played that Doom 3 BFG edition?
Yeah.
Don't think it's super great.
You
Can
found
we
some that
trust
agrees
Brad
with you.
Shoemaker with our children? With our shooters? With himself?
No.
This ad was brought to you by Unreal Tournament 2004.
And on that note, I just want to say that the views of our sponsors do not reflect the views of Thursday Night Throwdown. And on that note, welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown, Giant Bomb's live weekly multiplayer show. Hey everyone, welcome to Thursday. Hey everyone, welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown, Giant Bomb's professionally produced live weekly multiplayer show. I'm Ryan Davis. Joining me on the set today, Bradley Shoemaker.
My career is ruined.
I know, all this slander, all this libel.
I'll never be elected to
It's a good
office
thing
again.
that we aren't in the UK.
It's true.
Or else Unreal Tournament 2004 would be hanging it up. Patrick Klepek in the
We
back.
now know the true consequence of super PACs, and that Supreme Court decision has now come to fruit.
I hope you all are happy. So we're going to be mixing it up, not mixing it up too much from our format over the last few weeks, but we're going to be running a couple of games here on this week's show. I've got this Xbox 360 controller, and with this, I shall be playing some Forza Horizon, just out this week from Turn 10 and Microsoft.
I hear that game's good.
I played a couple hours of it single player, I played a couple hours of it multiplayer, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I totally see why Jeff fell in love with it. I think the handling is great. They've made a much more accessible game, a kind of open world game out of the basic parts that make Forza. It's got just great atmosphere, great soundtrack, ton of fun. Nice variety of things to do. Whatever, you'll see it here because we're going to play it.
All right.
Simultaneously, while I'm playing Forza Horizon with the folks at home, Mr. Patrick Klepek will be in the back there rocking some Hotline Miami.
Yes.
So we'll check in with him on the regular and see how his descent into psychosis is going.
There it is. Actually, the official Hotline Miami Twitter account sent over a recommendation.
Yeah.
It said, hey, crank that noise and slice some throats.
Okay.
So that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Is your frame rate dying here?
No, I think that's just being sleepy title screen.
Okay. That's just how that is. Okay.
That's just how that is.
Yes.
That's really my main reason for bringing Hotline Miami into this, is that I think Forza Horizon has a really fantastic, fun soundtrack that's good and appropriate for Forza Horizon, but Hotline Miami is the best soundtrack of the year. So if I could have an excuse to play Hotline Miami music while playing Forza, I figured why not. So there's my real...
Maybe the frame rate did die. I'm going to start this
Here's
over.
my MO. All right, well, Patrick fixed
You start
that.
on Forza.
We're going to start on Forza. I've already got a full lobby here. We're going to do 8 players. I've got a lot of options here for setting up a game. We're going to do point-to-point races, because at least to start, these are my favorite types of races in the game. We'll go Beaumont Canyon Run, time of day randomized. We'll do 8 players. We're going to do E. This is the lowest car class, so you can either say, just fucking whatever car, I don't care, or you can decide by class. And this is basically just the slowest cars, the most basic cars you're going to see. And I'm going to allow upgrades, and I'm going to allow that stuff.
But even if you did random car, it would only pull from the cars you have unlocked, right?
I don't think you can do random car.
Or random class, right? Or any class.
Any
I'm sorry, I
class.
didn't mean random. I meant, you know what I mean.
No, I
But I
don't
mean,
think I do.
No, I saw that political advertisement. I don't know what you mean, Brad. I thought
distancing themselves
we
now.
both liked Doom 3.
Hey, look, man, the things said at a fundraiser are
As
not
a low
necessarily reflective of the campaign's position.
As a low information video game voter, that ad has swayed me.
You're one of the fabled undecided.
All right, once Hunter Pred accepts this, then we'll jump into the game. Come on.
But I mean, this game does turn on the acquisition of new cars, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing that keeps this going.
Definitely.
And that goes both ways. Like, you can take your
So
single player cars in.
Any cars
to
that
this.
you're earning in the single player are accessible in the multiplayer, and cars that you unlock through the multiplayer flow right back into the single player. So you keep discrete levels between the two, but all that really dictates is, at least on the single player side, what events you have access to. And on the multiplayer side, I think it's just one of those kind of prestige bragging right things. I don't know that there's really anything of meaning that you gain or lose access to.
Ryan, you've entered the base arena. No, you've left the base arena.
I know, I did. I'm trying to turn off the music entirely while racing. There we go. So I want to hear that hotline.
I agree. I hear you.
I like the base arena, though. Again, I think the soundtrack in this game is
Base.
a ton of fun.
Arena.
Like, it helps really sell. This guy's driving like a real dick. I think it really helps sell kind of the festival vibe they're going for. Oh, that went about as badly as it could.
I wasn't totally paying attention, but is everybody in their own VW Rabbit?
And it would appear that in the E class, this is pretty much the car
That's the go-to
of choice.
I mean, it's a Rabbit.
Well, it's a Rabbit GTI.
Okay.
Like that's the GTI is actually not a. Oh,
Doesn't the Rabbit have a diesel engine?
you can get
Or
a
is
diesel
that,
Rabbit.
is that an option?
Yeah, that's not all Rabbits or diesel.
It's not stock.
No. Parents had a diesel Rabbit when I was growing up.
Why would you want a diesel-powered car?
Better gas mileage.
Really?
If they're well maintained, yes, a diesel car will give you better gas mileage.
Next question: why would you not want a diesel?
Because it's harder to get kind of that immediate pickup and performance that you expect out of cars, out of a diesel. So that's why you see diesels in like big ass station wagons or trucks.
Like 18-wheelers?
Yeah, like you can get the power, but not necessarily the pickup.
Speed.
I think that's also that's completely changed since, the early 80s or whatever. I think the technology for diesel has gotten significantly better. Brad, you got your laptop there.
I do.
You've got the chat, so if there's anything coming out of the chat that's worth talking about.
You people got questions, you better get to asking them.
Yeah.
Because we only got one shot at this. The Hotline Miami soundtrack is oral cocaine, says guy who just scrolled off the screen.
I agree.
Moonwalk
That's
SA.
Ryan, this ability to lock on the game has completely transformed it.
Oh, yeah?
Wait, did you not know about that for the quick
No.
look? Did they not tell you about that?
No, but when I did the tutorial, that's when the game was completely glitched. It's why we didn't do the quick look until later in the week. And I just sort of like glossed over that. But it completely changes how you play.
All right, we'll definitely check in with Patrick's game after this race.
Yeah, I'll need to see that.
Have you not seen any of Hotline
Well, I mean,
Miami?
I watched that quick look.
Okay.
But I want to see that new stuff. You said in there that they were being pretty aggressive about patching it. Is that still true?
Yep, yeah, they put out a patch today. So they are aware of the issues and are actively working on it.
Yeah, it's a real shame because there seems like a minor zeitgeist forming around that game.
Yes, I would say that's accurate.
So
People
check
are
this out.
into
This is
it.
awesome.
Yeah?
We'll see this when this comes up. So you can set all sorts of variables about like the racing line and braking assist and all these other things, and I guess actually doesn't figure into this, but you see my skill rating there, 3 stars. That was based on certain like driving moves that I did in the game, and the fact that we had an 8-player game also gave me another multiplier on top of whatever my original score was. So even though I came in 7th out of 8, I still benefit from having this 4x multiplier on the score, and then that increased my XP. And I think I'm getting money here somewhere, but I don't know where. I'm not sure how that exactly is working, but also note that this is a private match and all that stuff is still in action.
Yeah.
So it's not like,
So it never goes
only
away.
on ranked matches are you
Right.
getting blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Nah, just race. Just go. We'll set you up. Don't worry about it. All right, we'll try the Carson run. And we're going to bump up to D. D, motherfucker, D.
Yeah, I'm trying to think
Now,
back.
you notice here, it keeps saying, like, every time I'm changing class, it's saying, like, oh, that's the car you have is not the right kind.
Yeah.
Here's a rental. So if you don't even have the right class of car,
Oh, they'll hook you up.
they'll hook you up with something to use in that race. But I deliberately went out and made sure that I had cars for all my classes, so I'm going to use this Jaguar E-Type. We've got Consaw from the Giant Bomb Car Club in the house here, driving the Chevy Camaro SS. Oh, while we're in between matches here, let's check in with Hotline Miami, see how things are going.
All right, so when we did the
Oh,
quick look,
back in this room, huh?
yes. What I didn't realize is, so you'll see I got this cursor. When I hit Shift, that allows me to see a little bit further. And if I click on the mouse wheel, it locks on. So then I can essentially strafe
Oh, geez.
and that completely changes the way that you approach rooms.
Oh, I feel like it makes this a lot slower.
Yeah,
I
I kind of liked the way you were playing it before. Oh,
Fuck, the guy had a gun.
Yeah. All right.
doesn't necessarily make the game easier.
No,
Oh,
like that.
so wait a minute. Where's this music coming from? Is this actually coming from your game?
Yeah,
Like
but you hear the gunshots.
what we are hearing right now?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if
but we're also-
anyone that buys the game,
We're also
you know,
getting it in Forza, is what I'm saying. Is that Vinny overlaying? We're getting some control room magic here.
Why do you need to know?
Because I like knowing things. I don't know. I like knowing how stuff works.
Okay. The music that you're hearing is not going up the screen. But there's the hotline music, yeah. All right, come on, McMax. Choose your car and select ready so we can go.
Uh-oh.
So when you lock on,
Con 1312 has
Yeah.
just ditched.
Well, he's choosing a car. All right. Well, best of luck, Patrick. We'll check in
thank
with
you.
you again
I'm
after
gonna
this
make it
next
through
race.
this room. We're gonna make it through it together.
Oh, I totally forgot to mention, we have 10 DLC codes for Forza Horizon to give away over the course of this show.
Great.
Courtesy of Turn 10 and our good friend Brian Eckberg.
The Mechberg.
Yes, the Mechberg. Let's get that first code up on the screen. Now, this is month 1 content as well as the limited collector's edition content.
Wow.
Is what I was
So
told.
that's a gang of stuff, right?
Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff.
Nice.
So if you've got Forza Horizon, this is a sweet bonus for you.
I beat it.
All right. Beta 447's got a good question.
What's that?
How does this game compare to Burnout Paradise with the multiplayer options and free roam?
It doesn't.
Yeah, it's really not the same kind of game.
No. It's.
This is much more compartmentalized.
Yeah. Definitely that, but also just the style of driving is a lot different. This
Right.
is, Forza. Calling Forza like simulation is a bit of a stretch, if you ask me. Like it takes things more seriously
Yeah.
than something like Burnout does, but
Well, it's definitely closer to a Gran Turismo than to a Burnout.
certainly. But I don't think there's necessarily like a scorching sense of realism here.
You mean in this game in particular?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, yeah. Forget. I'm not even talking about regular. Like,
yeah.
Well, I do think regular Forza.
It's accessible, but it's definitely, torque matters and stuff like that.
Certainly, like they care about certain realities and minutia of cars and car racing, but they fudge it to make it playable and fun. I'm definitely taking corners here that if I were in a more serious game, never mind.
What's up with that guy?
Never mind some sense of damage or anything like that. Just handling and stuff. But Forza Horizon definitely brings it closer to something like a Burnout or a Need for Speed. It's definitely not there, particularly since you don't have any sort of damage. Like there's a very, very gingerly applied amount of cosmetic damage.
Sure.
Ryan, what do you think the release of this means for Need for Speed? Do you think it has any impact, given that this seems like to have a little more of a bleed over into that audience?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the value of the Need for Speed name is at this point, let alone what the value of the Forza name is on a larger market. I mean, I've seen TV ads for this. I don't know that I've seen any TV ads for Need for Speed.
Yeah, surprisingly under the radar for a new Criterion release.
All right, so I just leveled up. This is one of the awesome things that I really enjoy. It's also excruciating about Forza Horizons. You get this randomized reward that's either like jack shit or something awesome. In this case, it was jack shit.
Great. Enjoy.
Damn it. But I like that. I don't know. I like that. All right, let's check out some more Hotline Miami.
I just unlocked the Don Juan mask.
What's that?
It's a horse. And I unlocked a samurai sword.
And you're at a bar. There's a story sequence? I know there's any of this shit. What's wrong with that guy's face?
What's wrong with your face? Damn it, there was a really good question and I can't find it. All right, I'm going to paraphrase. I think it was Overbite, and the gist of the question is, would you buy a key ring that is shaped and looks like a Doom keycard? Yes.
No.
No?
I don't like key rings.
You don't like key ring?
I mean,
Key ring's useful.
I keep my keys on a key ring, but I don't need like a little bobble dongle thing. The problem is I have so much shit on my keyring right now out of function.
Sure.
That to add bulk to my pockets just because, oh look, it's a funny little thing, is not reason enough.
It's like the game is running at like half speed or
Yeah.
something. What's going on here?
It's been having issues with that. I'm gonna.
No, whatever. This is just the chopped and screwed version of Hotline Miami.
This is just what it's like if you actually were to drop some acid before you played this game. And it's just, they call it a glitch, but you know, it's actually a feature.
All right, everyone's readied up in my my Forza game, so while you go on to part 2 of Hotline Miami, we're gonna race more cars.
Patrick, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps your time in Hotline Miami has prepared you to answer it.
Okay.
Knife or bat?
Yeah, someone brought that up. Like,
the
it sort
benefit
of
of
totally made me rethink that whole entire conversation, because you could knife a motherfucker in this game. I mean, if life is like Hotline Miami, if this is like 1978 and I'm high on coke, yeah. I think I'm going with a knife.
All right.
So I think under the influence, you're gonna think a lot less about what you should be doing. You're just gonna act. But I think if we're talking like completely sober, I'm gonna use that bat, and that bat's gonna be more effective. So it doesn't change it necessarily, but it gives you more consideration for the ability of the knife.
JC for Life says that rebooting the machine is supposed to help that speed issue.
All right, we'll give that a shot.
All right, while you do that, we're gonna go back to the base arena.
Base arena.
It ran perfectly fine for like the 30-minute quick look we did, so I don't know.
Blue Hermit Dog wants to know if you would agree that this game is similar to the PGR games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, there's kind of always been a kissing cousins thing between Project Gotham Racing and Forza.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the more open world, the kind of the little more playful tone to it.
And they straight up lifted the kudos, right?
They basically
More or
had that
less.
system in Forza for a while.
Right. But I feel like it's even more meaningful in an open world, right?
Yeah,
Where
I
you're
mean,
just-
well, they make it meaningful, to their credit. I mean, that's kind of the thing about Forza Horizon that's maybe a little difficult to articulate is I don't feel like this like really reinvents anything about this style of game. It's just the way all of the pieces interlock. They do so very smartly, and in the kind of way that just keeps you going all the time.
Questions are coming in fast and furious now. Potter 9156. What's worse, Club Applebee's or the All Ages Party?
Oh, the all ages party.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sound like you know that from experience.
Yeah, I've been to the not only when I was only able to go to the all ages party, but once you're old enough to get the fuck away from the youngins,
Yeah.
you do it.
Yep.
Even now, That's why I was stoked when I turned 30. Like a line in the sand between me and everyone from 20 to 29.
Just done?
Yeah, just, oh God. 20-year-olds?
Are you carding
fucking stupid or 20-year-olds?
Are you carding people now?
Yeah, no, I don't allow people into my life that are under 30.
I got invited to a Halloween party that is described as for old people.
Yeah. Means it's like over by midnight.
Well, that remains to be seen.
All right, we're going up to Class B. We're going to go off to Clifton Valley Run. I'm just kind of going down the list here and cranking up the car class.
All right.
Here's my dope Fast and Furious skinned 98 Toyota Supra.
Part of the same one that we were talking about earlier.
Yes.
I'll make sure and fuck it up. I'll be that guy. Just like I'll bring the heat. Like this reminds you guys why you do want this over by midnight.
So you're gonna make it gnarly up front?
Yeah, I'll just start the party at my apartment like hours early.
There you go.
Oh.
Well, actually, I'll be on the Oktobercast at 4 p.m. that night, just as they're finishing up.
Oh, right.
So they finish at 6 p.m.
Yeah. Well, you're going to like 4, right?
Yes,
You might as well
they were pretty desperate to have some people like when they were going to be in no mood. Like 4 p.m. is going to be pretty rough. 5 to 6 is probably fine because you know your home stretch.
Yeah.
But it's those last couple of hours when like
I
1
still think
hour is
it's-
manageable, but 2 hours seems like that's kind of rough.
I still think it's the dead of night that's the worst.
I bet. Like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yep. That's exactly what Will said. Those are the darkest hours. Especially because nobody wants to be there.
No one wants to come out, so it's just on you. All right, this car's got some pretty good pickup. Let's see if...
Hey, Vinny, you think we can take this PA down just a hair? Thank you. Last I saw, they didn't even have anybody in the 4 a.m. range.
I don't doubt it.
I think
I
they're-
wouldn't show up.
I think they're
I mean,
gonna
I'm
be-
not showing up, but I also wouldn't.
I think they're going to be twisting in the wind around that time.
Yeah.
But you know
you
what?
are going, right?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Man.
There
Cold
needs
disc.
there
No,
needs
I was
to be-
invited. I can't work it into my schedule.
Yeah.
There needs to be some twisting in the wind.
You're right.
If there isn't like a dark moment.
Yeah.
Because you're doing this 24-hour thing, you need a moment where it becomes clear how dumb of an idea this is.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
on the
I
human
really
condition.
should have done this.
Well, too bad for them that they lined up me to swoop in and rescue them. I'm on for 7 a.m. Saturday morning.
Oh, very good.
And let me tell you, I can't wait to be wandering around in the 7th Street area
Oh, God damn it.
at like 6:30 in the morning.
I used to live in the Tenderloin. I could have a good sense of what that could be like.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different out there. I'm going to
Well,
say
yeah.
that it's
That's it's way south of Market.
that's going to be a little more of your end of the night club crowd.
Yeah.
Those people will have just lived Hotline Miami all night long.
Should be real
So if
entertaining.
I go out there with like CDRs of Hotline Miami soundtracks,
I'll be-
just like hand that, hey, listen to my mix. Listen to my mix.
I'll be trudging down the street with like the big box of coffee
Yeah,
and
exactly.
like a dozen donuts, and they'll all be like throwing away their broken glow sticks and stuff.
Trying to collect their souls.
Actually, I'm trying to figure out what the best early morning food is to bring to that thing. What do you think?
Like what's the one that will like actually pep somebody up as
Well,
opposed to put them into sleepy town?
So last year they got donuts at like 2 in the morning, and they're expecting a repeat of that. So I can't bring donuts because there'll still be donuts.
Pizza.
God, what an asshole! That'd be so great.
Where can I get pizza at 6:30 in the morning?
No, just bring like pizza you ordered the night before.
man. Cold pizza.
Oh, God damn it!
What's wrong with?
Let's put up another code.
What do you got against Evo?
No, it was just on like the fucking
Oh, here we go.
Lambo or something awesome.
Here we go. Here's some
Punch
good,
that code into your Xbox or Xbox.com and get some free stuff.
some good suggestions coming in. Breakfast Hot Pockets.
That's pretty awful.
Okay, so the Don Juan mask. I just booted it up. Frame rate's back up to speed, at least for the time being. The Don Juan mask makes doors lethal. So when the door runs into someone, rather than just knocking them down, it actually takes them out.
Well, let's cut over to some Hotline Miami while we wait for.
Look at me punch. Look at me
Oh,
punch.
that looks way faster.
Yes.
There we go.
Can you go in through windows?
Psh, psh. No, you can shoot through glass though. All right. Oof.
Oh!
Nope. That's gonna be tough.
Is
that
there
time.
is there any kind of persistence, any kind of rolling objectives in this game, or is it just get a high score in each level and move on?
Just get a high score and move on.
Like that's it? No leveling
I mean,
up,
when you hit
no-
escape, it comes up with this puzzle mode. I don't know what that means.
But it's been grayed out.
But
Yeah,
this
so-
is purely an action game, is what you're saying.
I would describe it as a puzzle game, honestly. Like, I
right,
mean, there's
right.
definitely some twitch involved with it.
But there's no like layer of gameplay on top of this, is what I mean.
No.
All right, I'm gonna race some more here. So try and
to
murder
it.
everyone as well as you can. And let's kick that Hotline Miami music back up.
God damn, that just went wrong.
Oh, there we go. Good suggestion. Somebody says I should swing by the Denny's and pick up a bunch of Hobbit-themed food.
That's not happening until.
Oh, does that not start yet?
No, it's not until after the election, I think.
They knew they needed to hold that one back. They didn't want it to corrupt the democratic process,
Oh
right?
man, that corrupts everything, though. I'm not even like I have no sort of reverence for Lord of the Rings.
Lord against the rings.
Lord against the rings. Lord against the machine.
the unauthorized sequel.
But goddamn, if that just doesn't seem like the worst, most crass thing ever.
Yep, pretty much.
And also, just like as the restaurant to choose to do this,
Yeah.
like as the partnership, Denny's, really, Denny's,
Like
really,
you
Denny's.
couldn't get like a Burger King tie-in.
Yeah,
least-
that somehow would be less worse.
Well, at least then there's toys.
Yeah.
Somehow, like this is like one of those rare cases where I'd say, why not Applebee's?
Oh, god damn it. These dogs
The only
are
other time I would
vicious.
ever say that is, are you deliberately trying to get diarrhea?
Are you just trolling yourself?
Why not Applebee's?
All right, chat is claiming that the Hobbit menu launches on election day.
Okay, that makes more
So,
sense.
let's go-
Either way, that's still too late.
So let's go vote. And
already
then,
voted.
And then eat Hobbit cakes.
I voted. I'm done. I discharged my civic duty
You have
Gross.
all over the place.
that is kind of gross.
I made my mailman touch it.
Pimply Charles.
Ah, nerds.
A little off subject, but is anyone in the office looking forward to the release of Windows Phone 8?
No.
I kind of, sort of was, and then I wasn't, because having used a Windows Phone 7 for the last year and a half, there's not much software for it. And there's no guarantee there's going to be more on the 8, so that's a big wait and see.
Hotline Miami.
Oh, I killed that dog.
Holy shit, there's dogs?
Yeah, and they're vicious. They just leap out at you.
I don't doubt it.
Okay. Making progress on these rooms. Doing better than I was. And of course, as I say that,
So you got one guy with a gun.
damn it! God!
That guy
Actually-
was stupid.
Yeah, you do. There are
That guy
sometimes where you
deserved to
have
die.
moments where you really can take out guys with guns, but they are few and far between.
I don't love the main station. Yeah, Red Rock Descent. This is a fun one. We'll do this on S-Class. Oh, I
And
should
if
also...
I try and take out
Oh,
the
you know what I'm
dogs
gonna
with
do
a
here?
gun,
I'm
it just alerts everybody.
also going to dump out here and create a new game.
Are there any other event types you can get into?
There totally are, but there's only a couple more of these. I just want to get through a few more of these point-to-points. There's some sillier modes, but really I think this is the point-to-point racing is at the heart of Forza. Like, I prefer this to lap racing. Kind of reminds me of
Oh God! Damn it!
You broke that window.
Yeah, I did. I had that. I had that whole section figured out, and then I didn't.
You unfigured it out?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
What? Oh.
All right, just sent out a ton of fresh invites, so someone come in here and fill in this final slot, and we'll get a new race going.
How many people can you play with?
Do up to 8. That's what we've been doing. I don't want that.
Patrick Kopax has a hot tip that enemies can see through glass.
Oh, okay, that explains a lot of what just happened. There's a lot going on in this
That's why
game.
they murdered me in the face.
There's a lot of nuance to this game, as simple as it looks from the surface. There's so much that you really do have to take into account for that. Happens all really, really fast, all in the blink of an eye. So it's sometimes, you know, it's not surprising that I wouldn't pick up on that little nuance of the environment.
Dialogue. Oh, and of course, Forza has all of the same bloody
the
death
table.
and dogs as Hotline Miami.
Yeah, similarities are endless. And that they end really quickly.
Gosh, to invite on. There we go. Okay, let's get that last space is now open up for real. So if I sent you an invite, join the game. And I'll even go one further here while we dwell on some more of Patrick's murder fest. Oh, there's your moment. There. Yep.
Oh, missed it. I don't know how I feel about guns in this game. I'm not seeing.
You mean just their effectiveness
for you? Like, I don't see why you would ever want to use a gun, unless, like, you've sort of captured us. You know, you're down to a couple of guys and you know you can control them. I just don't know why you would want to risk it. Damn, I was screwed there.
Brad, how's the chat going?
It's going.
Yeah, sounds about right. Thanks for the update.
Your enthusiasm, infectious.
Hey, man. That's all I got to work with here. Oh. Somebody ask a question.
Yeah, use your powers to command people.
All right, there we go. Number 8 in there. Shows his car. All right. We're gonna let Patrick
Go back to my
vent his frustration.
seething frustration.
Allow him to seethe on his own, and we're gonna play more Forza. You know, there is some open world stuff that I just have not even gotten into with the multiplayer, though. I've just been doing races, which for TNT is the thing that makes sense, I think. A little more structure. But I keep seeing mentions of like co-op modes and some open world shenanigans for multiplayer that is not apparent from the main multiplayer menu. Let's, while this race kicks off, let's give away another Forza Horizon code. There it is. That's for the Xbox, obviously. It's for your Xbox.
Maybe. If you're fast enough.
If you've got what it takes.
I fucked that up. I fucked that up bad. Oh. Fucked that up bad.
If you hadn't told us, we never would have known.
It is impossible to not publicly freak out. I messed up because when you lock onto a dude, the advantage is that, yeah, you can lock onto a guy, but then if someone else surprises you, you are completely boned. Because then you have to just hope that your swing connects, which is probably not going to happen.
Dan City says, how about all that Nintendo news this morning? You can get solar panels in Animal Crossing.
I missed all the Nintendo news this morning.
So did
What
I.
is it?
But guess what? You can get solar panels in Animal Crossing.
All right. Is that
Going green.
3DS game?
Yeah, that's yeah. Oh, they renamed it, right? It's Animal Crossing New Leaf. Is that right?
That's better than the name that they had going before, which I don't
was?
remember, but it sounded really dumb.
It was not good. Yeah.
I don't know.
What? Come on! Don't even front like you're not gonna play that game.
I didn't play the DS one at all.
Yeah, but
I feel like Animal Crossing is in every other kind of game.
yeah. If it's been 2 games, when was the last one you played? GameCube?
Yeah. I mean, the first one. GameCube.
Did they?
The original.
They never even make a Wii one. They did,
Yeah,
right?
totally. Wait,
No.
no, but they made a DS one.
They made the DS one. But I didn't like the DS one. I didn't like the weird scrolly world thing. And I don't know.
That was basically the same game, right?
Yeah. But I don't know. Like the things that made it fun on the GameCube.
Wait a minute.
What's up? Breaking news.
Animal Crossing New Leaf, you can now become the mayor of your own town.
I don't even know what that is supposed to mean.
As mayor, some actions players can take include determining the layout of their town, setting shop hours, placing various items outside, such as bridges, benches, roads, and lampposts, creating your own designs for both clothes and furniture, altering the look of City Hall, and setting up your own exhibition on the 2nd floor of the museum. Did I hook you? Are you in?
No, whenever someone brings up a new Animal Crossing, it makes me just want to connect my. Let's go back to Hotline Miami.
No, it's just
awesomely over there.
There's nothing different than before. It's just sadness. Watch it just bash this guy's head in. There we go.
Watched. Gotta look out for the dogs.
It's so easy to just completely forget every element that is working against you.
55,000 credits. I'll take it. Decent level up.
This dog is numero
Man, I can't hear
uno.
any of the Hotline Miami stuff. Can we turn that back up out here? Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I was listening to this on the commute in this morning. I felt like
I already feel more confident.
I was in a Michael Mann movie. Like I said during the quick look, felt like I was driving on my way to catch a killer, or I was the killer.
You don't know yet because it's not the 3rd act.
I think the Hotline Miami soundtrack, and actually Hotline Miami in general, is the new like psychopath test. Of if you hear the music to Hotline Miami, and it like gets you excited, you're probably a psychopath.
Oh, that dog just killed me while I was dancing. Fuck this game.
Perfect. All right, we're gonna go to the Reservoir Trail. No, Route 24 run.
I messed that up.
We're gonna do an R3 car class. Oh wait, I don't have any R3s. Hey, Viddy, can we turn down Forza? I thought I had an R3. Oh, I have an R2. That's right. These top two are the same thing. Now all three of them are the same thing.
Is this what the music does to you? Feel the rhythm.
This is what the music does to me. I don't know what it does to anyone else. Just menace. Just menace.
God damn it! Oh! Oh!
All right.
I'm starting to see the appeal of watching people get really mad at video games.
Well, this one in particular really brings it out.
Sure.
And yeah, not just Patrick. He is definitely not alone in that. All right. Time to race. Whoa, whoa! That's not good at all. I will say this about Horizon, though, is that it still kind of suffers from the same thing that all of the Forza games have, as far as on the multiplayer front, is when you're playing against AI, you know, they try and behave the way people who are actually racing cars might. But when you're playing a video game against people, they play it like a video game.
Okay.
So when that requires them to, like, bank off of you in corners rather than, you know, taking the corners conservatively.
Just following their line.
No, I mean just like going as fast as they can to corners and using your car to stop them.
That's what I mean. They're not just following the line.
Right. They're not just, yes. But it's more than just not following their line. It's also like just being super aggressive to the point that... Oh, that was just bad. That was just all on me.
Here's an actual good question from Excite.
Love it.
Does the existence of a quote-unquote best car in each category lead to a lack of variety in the multiplayer? Obviously, everybody was picking a rabbit before. Stuff like that.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that you can still upgrade cars. Like obviously there is a performance limit to how many upgrades you can apply and keep that car in that class. You can actually class your cars.
Okay.
If you spend enough money, you can actually make your cars go up into the next class, and that's just a number. That's just like there's a number rating that you'll see associated with. Like or a number range associated with that class.
Sure.
Or, yeah, with that class, so. What you're seeing, the reason you're seeing a lot of people using the same cars is that those are kind of like the first cars, not necessarily the best cars. Like that Celine that I was just driving there, or Celine that I was just driving there. That's a freebie, that's a gift that you get. So that's why most of these people are driving those. You see some people are driving the Ferraris, and you see that number there right next to where it says R2 on the far right? That's kind of like that's your Windows performance number for your car.
I see.
For your whip.
Performance index.
Yeah, just kind of a single number performance index. As you can see, Patrick is laying down the law, or the crime, whatever it may be.
Yeah, do we even know? Like, is there any setup in this? Wow.
Yes!
Wow. That was a massacre.
Oh, there's still guy left! Now the
Man.
stage is cleared.
That was like straight out of a Tarantino movie or something.
Intense. My heart is racing. I've done that moment like 5 times.
Too bad we don't have the Fear Master to strap to you. All right, but now you have to deal with the second floor.
Oh!
At least I start there.
I mean, what is the deal in this game? Are you the bad guy?
I guess you start getting phone calls.
Okay.
You have the Hotline Miami. You start
Okay.
getting phone calls, people telling you to do crimes.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I want that knife. Give me that knife. Oh, it went behind the table. And I threw away my bat. Okay, I can pick them up there. There we go. I got the knife.
Okay, now they
Look
all
at
need. Now they all need to be different colors. Like one of them needs to be inverted.
What's going on in there? Why is that guy strapped to that?
Oh God, I don't know. Let's make Hotline full screen here for a second. Oh, awesome!
Wow. I think we need to see that again.
That merits
Oh.
another code.
Damn it. Every time I die, a code.
We don't have that many codes.
Get him.
All right.
Well, then when guy
Red
grabbed my
only.
gun. Fuck you.
Can you blame him?
Damn it.
All right, we're gonna do one more of these point to point, and then we're gonna start mixing things up a little more. And what did we do? We did R2 that last one. I don't think I have any R1, so we'll go back around to E. Oh yeah, and also all of the, I was gonna say earlier, all the decal stuff, all the skins stuff that's kind of become synonymous with Forza in Forza Horizon, so. If any of that kind of stuff is your bag. So don't go into that room, right?
Yeah, I think I got this under control. But
I think you need to get in there and, oh,
maybe I need to go back around.
yeah.
I don't know.
Does it just trip as soon as you walk in the door?
Well, it did the last time. But maybe I have to just take him out really quickly?
I approve of your choice of going to pull Q.
Someone is ENXB is recommending that you shoot the door. Maybe back
Oh,
up.
like back up?
Back
Oh,
up a little
okay.
bit next
So I don't
time.
have to.
No, that was perfect.
Oh,
I guess
All right.
I guess I assumed I had to save the guy.
Forza.
I don't think anybody is.
I don't think anybody's
'cause
savable in
there's that-
Hotline Miami.
There's that terrible room where the woman's all strapped on the table.
Everyone in
the-
Hotline
in the quick
Miami
look.
is beyond saving.
Yeah, if you're already involved in any of the characters in Hotline Miami, you're beyond hope. Anyway, my point about the multiplayer in Forza is that, like, when you're playing single player, it can be a very nuanced game, or ideally it can be a very nuanced game, but when you're playing multiplayer, it's just so much more smash bang because it's people playing a video game, not AI pretending to drive cars. Sounds like that didn't go well again.
Nope. It went fine. He was right. The user was right. Just blew that shit up.
Oh, okay. So, Brad, which item on the
Chapter done.
the Denny's Hobbit menu are you most excited about?
Oh, I don't know that I'm excited about any of them.
But which one are you most excited about?
No one's excited when they go to a Denny's, but you'll find yourself at a Denny's.
I need to pull up a list. I haven't actually seen it.
God, I hate Denny's.
If the names are not at least clever in a really stupid way, I'm going to be very disappointed.
They're not all clever.
Wait a minute.
Someone had a full breakdown. I think IO9 had a full breakdown.
Yes, IO9.
Searching for Hobbit menu actually yielded it actually yielded a link to the Hobbit restaurant in Ocean City, Maryland.
Huh.
I'm gonna look at that. Yep. There's a restaurant
Hobbit-themed.
called The Hobbit. That's all I can tell you. Trying to look at their apps.
I just took a picture of this body count. I'm so proud of myself.
Let me see what I win. Oh, great, a Hyundai. All right, let's look at your number here, Patrick.
I already went past it. But here's my. They score you at the end. You get rated. This music's awesome. I don't know what flexibility means. I'm not clear what all the scoring metrics come out to mean. So for all that pain, average.
So, Patrick, before you get into the next game here, you got a new mask. That's awesome. We're going to have to take a quick break. We're going to have to bring the stream down and bring it back up.
All right.
So if you're watching at home, give us just 1 second. We got to take it down, bring it back up. So, wait a good 15 seconds, refresh your browser, and hopefully everything will be hunky-dory. We'll see you in just a second. And we're back. Thank you guys for waiting for us. Patrick's still rocking the Hotline Miami. We're going to shift game modes here in Forza Horizon. We did all the point-to-point races. Not all the point-to-point races. There's a bunch of kind of rallycross stuff that I tend to shy away from. It's not my favorite stuff, particularly not in a multiplayer setting.
You want to see what my new mask is?
Yeah, let's hop over to Hotline Miami for a second. Check out Patrick's new mask, if we can.
Look at that, just pulsing. New mask.
Oh!
Graham. The masks in this game give you different sort of like bonuses, perks. The one I had before gave me lethal doors, and I don't know what this new one does. So I'll find out in a second.
Let's talk to this proprietor of this convenience store.
That guy looks like Jonathan Colton. Isn't that his name? Kind of looks like him.
But he looks like a methed out version of Jonathan Colton.
Yeah, sure. City streets don't seem to be safe anymore, you know? It's true.
With all the killings and all that, I mean.
See what I'm picking up. So far, the story seems to have no cohesion, but I'm okay with that.
Totally.
Patrick.
All right.
Oh, man. I'm alarmed and afraid to even ask this question.
Shoot.
Narujo93 says, did you hear about the RE6 update that fixes the camera?
That is a rather audacious comment to make.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Well, there's a patch coming out that makes Ada Wong open from the start, and some other things. So I assume that's all part of the same patch. I don't know what they mean by fix the camera, though. The camera was honestly not the least, but that was just a heap of problems. That's not going to change much of it.
Would not have
That's not going to make it have a coherent story.
Yeah.
That's not going to make it fun to shoot.
It would have made the game a little more playable, but still not made it good. Would you go back to it?
Good on them. Like, if they're responding to criticisms, like, that's...
Yeah, sure.
There are people that do like that game. I am not one of them, but I would like a better game for those people that are playing that.
All right, well, while Patrick gets up to more gangster shit, we're going to play some Infected mode in Forza Horizon. I've actually not played this mode before, so...
Zombie cars?
I'm not sure exactly what I'm getting into.
Zombie cars.
I guess? There's a skull?
All right.
I think it's kind of one of those elimination style things where if you get too far back in the pack, you become infected and then...
Sure.
Something. I think. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I'm just going to say it. I don't know.
The new mask I just got, the Gram, allows me to walk fast.
Ryan, you were being urged to play Infection at night with in-car cam.
Okay, well, we're not doing that right now.
For some reason I don't understand, but...
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Numerous people asking for in-car camera.
Well, good.
We should look at that.
That's super neat.
I want to see what's in there.
No, I don't like playing with in-car camera.
Well, let's see what's in there.
It's a car.
There might be something in there. It's infected mode. Just take a look.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, looky. I can do this.
Wait, maybe it changes when you're infected?
I'm infected, and it's
All right.
exactly the same.
All right. Oh. I give up. As you were. Whoa!
I have a samurai sword.
I'm still completely unclear as to how I became infected and also how I infect other people.
Crash into the survivors. To infect them.
Oh yeah, there we go. But how did the first infected get created? How did we get our patient 0? Isn't that always the question?
All right, here you go. Got a softball for you.
Okay.
Underhand lob. Here you go.
Granny style.
Is there any matchmaking?
Oh yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
All right.
You can totally go.
Oh!
Just full on public game.
All right, just quick match it.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably some kind of Microsoft TCR or something, right? You got to have quick match in there.
I think so. I think that's accurate. Oh, that guy got infected also. Great. I gotta say, this Audi that I'm driving right now is probably one of my favorite cars to drive in this game right now. Oh, damn it! Get him. There you go.
Got him. Tapped.
Nicely done.
Who's left?
Just the one. You can see on the little mini map on the lower left there. The one gray dot.
11 chili dogs.
Yep. This guy I'm chasing now.
What would you do with 11 chili dogs?
Throw most of them away, probably.
Yeah. How many would you eat?
Dude, whenever I go to the goddamn Wiener Schnitzel and I get like 2 chili dogs,
Oh,
I
but
eat
that's-
one and I'm like, that was fantastic, and then I'm
Come
like,
on.
I don't want to eat that second one.
That's the Wiener Schnitzel though. That's not good for you.
As opposed to the wholesome chili dogs.
I mean, there are chili dogs that will treat you less worse than the ones from their Wiener Schnitzel.
This is fair. But I mean, chili dog is just kind of brutal in and of itself. Like,
You're right. You're right.
That's not ever going to be a kind and gentle mistress.
No, certainly not.
There's other food for that.
But there are grades of chili dog awfulness.
There's a hot dog place that's right next to a livestock auction
Oh.
in Petaluma. That's fantastic.
About as fresh as you can get, right?
It's fantastic. It's so good.
Oh.
They do like Chicago-style Italian beef.
Ooh.
They do a Chicago-style dog with like the celery salt and all the other weird shit.
Tomato slices.
Tomato slices, everything.
That is so weird. What is wrong with Chicago hot dogs?
I don't think anything's wrong with Chicago hot dogs.
It's just not the hot dog that I know.
Codes! Yet another Forza Horizon DLC code courtesy of Brian Eckberg and Turn 10. Catch that bad boy in and enjoy yourself. Unlike Patrick.
Oh, he's having fun. He may not know it.
No,
Keeps
this game is a
getting-
blast. This
keeps getting
game is.
infuriated by this.
I don't even know how I died there. But I did.
You get so excited that I think it makes you sloppy.
Are you sold on the keyboard and mouse in this?
Yes.
Okay. That is your official recommendation?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't tried
Oh.
the gamepad support. Some people that have played with it say it's great, but the versatility you get.
Yeah, look how fast you can move.
Yeah.
This seems like the way.
But there may be something to having less range, or less agility, but more precision from an analog stick.
Are you just moving with WASD?
Yes.
Okay, so you would get analog movement on a controller.
Yeah. So maybe it comes down to play style. I don't know, but they took out the gamepad support, and I'm doing just fine.
So if you could
as
play-
fine as one can do in this game.
So if you could play with a gamepad in your left hand and the mouse in your right, that would be the best of both worlds.
yeah, maybe.
Which is exactly how I used to play X-Wing and TIE Fighter.
Wow, really?
Yep. Fly around with the Gravis gamepad and use the mouse for the precision aiming.
Oh man, Gravis gamepad.
Yep. Oh, you killed that dog.
Stupid dog.
Didn't have a choice.
Don't hurt that dog.
Ah!
He was looking away. I gotta throw it at that guy. That's what I just discovered so far. Well, throw it at him, but he still shot me.
Somebody earlier was asking if any of us have ever played any of the other games by Cactus.
I've played a handful of them.
Wait, actually, back up a second. Is Cactus a dude or is it a group of people?
It is a dude.
It is a dude.
But he's the guy who made this game.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a designer that teamed up with an artist to make this. He's known in the indie community for notoriously putting out like dozens, if not hundreds of games. He puts them out at just such an astonishing rate. He just kind of does a mechanic, releases it, and then moves on.
Nice throw on that crowbar.
Couldn't tell you off the top of my head. He's done a bunch of Adult Swim games. He's listed on there. I don't know if he's listed on there as Cactus or as something else, or as his real name rather. God damn it. But a lot of his games are in this vein. He does very eccentric stuff.
All right, we're gonna try a little. Oh, God damn it! Here, how about that? We're gonna try a little cat and mouse here in Forza. I'm driving my sweet anime-skinned Subaru Impreza.
Have you seen a lot of good vinyls?
I've seen some pretty good vinyls.
I mean, obviously stuff has been coming over from Forza 4.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But there's a lot of cars that are showing up in here for the first time.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to get skins that are custom made for cars.
I'm not seeing much anime.
Oh, what happened to my skin?
Oh.
Oh, it's because this is a color-coded, like, cat and mouse, red versus blue
Ah.
game, so I lose my my sweet skin.
How would you stop these guys from reaching the finish line?
Running into them a lot.
You're right, but I mean, you can delay them. But at some point, they're going to get there. Is it just how long it takes to get there?
I think it's we want to keep
how it's
our.
scored?
We have mice also,
Right.
so we're trying to get our mice through the 2 laps before their
I
mice.
see. I see. That makes more sense.
Does it?
Yes.
Also, I'm totally deducing here. Like I said, this is the first time I played this, and the game doesn't really have any sort of tutorializing.
Oh, man. Faustin says the one of Cactus's games is called... God, stop scrolling, chat.
It never does.
Don't make me throttle you. One of Cactus's games is called Keyboard Drum Set Fucking Werewolf.
Oh yeah! Yes. Yes, I think it was an IGF game.
Oh, my car is sick. I don't mean it's awesome. God damn, I love this soundtrack.
I have a question.
What's up?
Boom! Stage clear.
Good job. I understand there is an actual Hotline Miami.
Yeah, if you go to hotlinemiami.com, there's a phone number on there that you can call and leave a voicemail on.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Is that it?
for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to imagine they'll do something with that, but
You don't get to think back as yet.
Not as yet. Someday I hope, though, right?
Oh yeah. What was that Mortal Kombat line that kept going for like 10 years after it was out of date?
It was like the SNES tip line
Yeah.
for how to unlock smoke or something.
Yeah, you remember that? I wonder if
Yeah.
that's still around.
I do.
I'm gonna guess no.
I remember calling it like 7 years after that game had come out.
Yep.
But that was probably like 10 years ago, so.
That was pretty surreal.
shit. A lot of head bashing happening in this level.
So Bat wins is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Well, the real problem with the comparison of Bat versus Knife in regards to Hotline Miami specifically, let's bring Hotline back up, is that while the Knife is moving a lot faster in the short range, you could throw a knife and a bat in this game with the same efficiency and effect.
Yeah.
That's true.
So there really is no answer, is what you're saying.
Yeah, like even this game is smart enough to know to try to avoid answering that definitively.
Knows better.
Cool.
Damn.
I don't really love the infected or the. Let's do a street race. How about that? We'll do it at midnight.
Jesus. Oh my God. Ah!
That could have gone better.
No, that went great. And then I fucked it up. I know what I'm gonna do though.
Are you going to give away another Forza Horizon DLC code?
I think we are.
This might be an old code. Brad, let me know if anyone in the chat claims it's been cached or not.
Chat, give us a holler.
How are they gonna know though?
Well, they'll know if it's been
if
cached
the
in.
person.
Yeah, once they punch it in,
Yes.
it won't work.
Give us a holler if you get it.
Either if you get it or if it's been got. Fuck it, let's put another code up.
Well, they
Boom.
won't. They
That
won't.
code is definitely fresh. And then I'm going to play some street racing here in Forza. What's up? Hey, you know what? How about one more code while we're waiting for Forza to load? Little code loading.
My favorite kind.
Say guns treat you pretty fucking well right there.
So,
I was
yeah,
gonna say,
well,
you've been ending levels with guns pretty often.
Yeah, so if you look at the map layouts, if you can try and find a way where you can funnel them in, that's a really effective way, because they're not going to strafe around a corner or anything like that. They're just going to come right at you.
No, I've noticed they're pretty dumb about that stuff. Bless you.
Thank you. Patrick.
Yes.
Speaking of patches for issues to games that we consider unfortunate.
Uh-huh.
A guy from id posted a screenshot of the forthcoming BFG edition patch that includes a flashlight shadows toggle.
I did. I saw a little bit about that.
His accompanying comment is flashlight shadows look like ass, but we're adding the option anyway.
Does he mean they're going to look like ass in this version, or is that a commentary on them in general?
It's not clear. I'm not
That's
sure.
That's what I'm not sure about.
I'm not sure if something changed about this port that made them look worse, or if they just think they looked bad in general.
Did you see Carmack's tweet today or yesterday about the rage mod tools.
I heard about it.
And then he said like it was Rage mod tools should be soon. We've been making bad decisions all
like,
year.
Yeah.
It's like, is that just a meta commentary on id Software?
Not sure what exactly. I don't know how to interpret that.
Because his and especially because his Twitter stuff is usually pretty technical.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not usually making musings,
Right.
or at least musings to the common man.
Right.
It's musing about code.
Got a
musing
wolf-
about machines
got
and
a wolf
robots.
mask.
And space.
Unlocked a glass bottle.
Did you manage to get through that that
did.
level there?
I did.
Congratulations, Patrick.
Trucking along.
Some requests for maybe one more lobby, if there's time.
Oh yeah, no, I'll kick everyone out and do a fresh one after this race. Well, a second place. It's my best showing of this this whole show so far. That'll probably be it. That'll probably be my peak.
Don't sell yourself short. Some good variety in the cars there.
Yeah, the A class I definitely find has probably the most just inherent variety.
Yeah. But that's also probably where most of the good cars are, right? Is A as high as it goes?
No, it goes A, and then above that it's R3, R2, and R1.
Okay.
But like above A is when you're getting into, or A and above is when you're getting into like Ferraris, and
No S class.
Lambos, and stuff like that. Oh, I'm sorry, there is an S class also.
Ah.
It's A, S, R1, R2. A, S, R3, R2, R1. Come on. I guess I'll take 23 grand. That's fine. Yeah, let's see what Patrick is up to here in Hotline.
Taking another phone call.
Take another call on the line.
Yeah, about to head out to my next mission.
Caller, go ahead.
Got this janitor. Look at this guy. Oh, my t-shirt looks pretty cool on that stream. I just kill this guy? Nope. Can't kill that janitor.
I don't like the way Brad looks.
Can we zoom in on his beard with that?
Oh man, no thank
Can we
you.
please zoom in on his beard?
You look like you're wearing lipstick. And it's making it's making your beard look extra
Stick your
intense.
tongue out.
I was
Stick your
going- I
tongue
was
out.
going
Lick
for
the
a
camera.
Joker kind of
Stick
thing.
your tongue out.
You look fake.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
No, I don't either. That'll come back to haunt me.
Wolf now I'll never
the
hold
wolf
off.
mask starts with a knife.
Ooh.
Cutting folks. I don't want those guns. I don't need no guns. Oh, no, I do. Look at how I hold that. Ryan, look at how I hold this gun.
That's good. That's good stuff. I like that the enemy is always this bald dude.
Guys, I have to leave so I can go acquire the Hotline Miami soundtrack.
That's a fair reason.
That is a priority #1 action.
All right, well, we'll say goodbye here to Brad just a little bit early. Thanks for running the chat
Sure.
for us on the show today, Brad.
Thank you.
I appreciate it as always. And then Patrick and I are just going to hold it down with cars and violence. Dope beats.
You know, the giant bomb way.
That's right. Fucking A.
Just the basics.
Are there people here? I gotta kill the other patrons. The stage isn't clear till you kill the innocent patrons. Great.
Awesome. That's fucking disturbing. Vig, do we have any more codes to give away?
Sure, why not?
Let's give away another code.
Wait, hold on, let me dig up a code.
I'm not waiting for you. I'm racing.
Oh.
Code.
Code!
Code! That was too fast.
Code!
All right, code.
Code!
No one's gonna be able to put that code in that quickly. All right, well, there's 2 codes. There's a 3rd code.
Is it the last code?
I don't know, is it?
I don't know. What about this code?
Organization at its finest.
We're bad at giving away codes. Companies should not give us codes anymore.
Those codes again.
Oh, those might just be classic codes. Oh. Yeah. Damn. Oh no! That's not how that was supposed to go!
Damn it, I fucked that up. So which mode are you playing now?
This is just street races.
Is it? You said you've liked playing these games in the past. Do you like playing multiplayer? Is that something you traditionally do outside of like this sort of environment with us playing with the community?
I will for a little bit, but as I was telling Brad earlier, the problem with the Forts is that in single player it can be a pretty nuanced game,
Right.
when played well.
Right.
But you lose all that in multiplayer because it's no longer AI trying to pretend to drive cars. It's people playing a video game, and they behave accordingly, which means a lot of just like slamming into you into corners, rather than trying to take a corner and banking appropriately.
This is a gorgeous looking game.
I think so too.
Their trees look really good. And I don't even mean that sarcastically. Like their trees look really good.
I think it's the whole game looks pretty damn sharp. I think Forza has some of the best car modeling out there.
And it's what's encouraging about this is like this then proves rather than they're not going to have EA's problem with Need for Speed, which is an A team and then a series of teams that aren't as strong that can't carry the brand year over year when you want to make sure you have Need for Speed on it. This allows them to have year over year Forza games that are distinguished in design and also both really good, which is I think
that
really.
assumes this sells. Like I'm not convinced this will sell.
But I don't think that's going to impact the trajectory of this franchise or this other developer coming in and continuing to be a part of it.
I still think that that Turn 10 and Microsoft would do well to pump their brakes a little bit.
Yeah,
on Forza.
I would have
Take a
loved if
year
this was
off.
not called Forza Motorsport or Forza Horizons. Like having a racing game a year, not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But actually, that is a lesson from EA stuff with Need for Speed. Was like, when they tried to do the shift stuff, they moved away from that.
All right, I'm gonna do one more race here, one more street race. I'm gonna drive my anime car.
What anime?
I don't know, some sort of demon butler or something, combat butler. That one.
Okay.
That anime.
The anime.
Yes, the anime. The beginning and end. Well, should the whole website thing go tits up, at least we know we can, light and produce a dance club.
I want to break into a dance club and just put this music on.
I bet it would do okay.
Bring a gun. Just show up to a club line, which I got this CD and I got this M16. Let me in.
Well, the gun can come in, but we don't have anything that's going to play that CD.
A lot of people in this club have guns, so we just actually appreciate that we can tag yours. We can follow it.
If you want to take that to Coach Check, that'd be great. Thanks.
They'll give you a lesser gun. We just we
keep
have
a
standards
gun.
with our guns. We don't like automatics.
Try to be a classy club.
Yeah, we want you to pull the trigger every time.
See, it's just, and this is kind of true not just of Forza.
Just like these more simulation-focused racing games
I
in
think
general.
just a lot of multiplayer racing games
Sure.
have this issue of you have this bang up at the beginning. I mean, this is why you have rubber band AI in racing games, is
Right.
that you want to keep it close.
You want it competitive.
Yeah, exactly. You want it to be competitive.
You want to
one
feel
way
like
or
you've
the other.
earned your lead, and when you have that lead,
You have to keep it hard.
yeah, and that you're going to be able to maintain it so long as you're playing skillfully, and it's not,
But what happens in a lot of online racing games, and this happens, this has been an issue for Forza for years and years, and honestly, it was an issue even in Project Gotham Racing. You have, beginning of the race, first hard turn, everyone just piles up and clown cars into.
Right.
And pretty much whoever it is that shakes out of that turn is going to take the rest of the race.
Like as long as they don't
Whoever it is
have
that was
some
able
monumental
to,
fuck up.
whoever it was that was able to basically, thread the needle on that one turn, assuming they don't fuck up terribly the rest of the race is pretty much theirs.
I mean, that's got to be a challenge because the sort of mechanisms you'd put in place to
I don't
counteract
blame
that
them.
would go against sort of the spirit of the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's why, honestly, Burnout,
mostly play single
Burnout has
player.
kind of always had an advantage of
Oh,
just
sure.
leaning into, making the crashing part of the
Right.
the gameplay and making it integral to it in that way. Allows them to kind of sidestep that, but it's an issue I have with a lot of online racing games. But still, Forza's a hell of a lot of fun, even with its issues. But on that wizardly note, we're gonna call this a show. That was Thursday Night Throwdown. Do we have any more codes left? You want to just run through them again?
How sure
Yeah.
are you of that?
Do you
Vinny?
know? Yeah. Let's do one. That's a hack. Don't enter that into your Xbox.
Scan it into your Kinect.
Do not scan it into your Kinect. There's code. There's another code. That's a third code. That's code number 4. Code numero 5. 6. 7.
Ocho.
8.
Nueve.
9.
Nueve.
Yes. And that's all. No, we're back around. Stop yelling code. No. That's going to do it for Thursday Night Throwdown. I would like to thank the ghost of Brad Shoemaker for holding down the chat. Patrick Klepek for fucking shit up old school in Hotline Miami.
Oh, man, I'm just wrecking.
We've got a quick look up on the site right now of that. You can check it out for yourself. You can also pick it up on Steam, $9.99. We highly recommend it. That game is insane and awesome and one of the best soundtracks. $10. $10 and included with it what I believe to be the best soundtrack of the year. It's going to be a good
We've
fight.
determined that in the course of 24 hours. Soundtrack of the year goes to Hotline Miami. Congratulations.
I mean, I'm going to fight it hard.
Title screen of the year.
Come December.
Hotline Miami is sweeping.
Yeah, it's got a lot of momentum going into the holidays, so we're looking forward to seeing how that shakes out. Yeah, Patrick for playing some Hotline. Vinny and Drew, as always, holding it down in the control room. And, of course, our viewers at home, you, for making all this possible. That's going to do it for this week's Thursday Night Throwdown. We'll see you next week.
Bye.